Hey guys, I am back and today I am going to be doing my 9th update to my 20 in 2023 project pan. I am so happy with the progress that I've seen on everything this month. I feel like this month was just like a really solid, you get like a little bit on everything and a lot of it on some things. So I've got some exciting updates, and I am going to start with something that I completely forgot to talk about last month because it was empty last month and I just forgot it was in the project because it was like sitting not with my makeup because it was empty. And that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Mini Eye Primer. If you know, I panned this like all of 2022 and then it still took me a couple months in 2023 because the littlest bit goes a long way. I don't know how anyone could use up a full size of this eye primer. I'm pretty sure this is a mini. Yeah, like, I mean, it's so little, it's only 2 mils, but I don't know how anyone could go through a full size of this product because I used like a teeny grain of rice sized amount, covered both my lids. I think it worked really well. I just don't care enough to reach for an eye primer every day, so I would not repurchase this, but that's just because I don't really care for eye primer, not because it's a bad product. So now that I remembered to do that, let's talk about some other things that have like good middle of the road progress. I've got a little bit of progress on this Lancome Black Coffee eyeliner. I'll put in a picture now. It's getting really small, and I recently got like a gift with purchase from Lancome from my mom, and I saw how big this originally was, and that definitely gave me a little bit of hope that I'm going to finish it up eventually. Also, realistically, I'm probably going to stop being able to sharpen it when it gets to about here. So I really only have a little bit of progress left just because I know from experience, once it gets a little nubby, then you can't get a good enough grip on it to sharpen it. So I really don't have much left. I am holding out hope that I could finish this year. I've been using it almost every single day. It's a good eyeliner. I have been trying to sharpen it, be better about sharpening it, because sometimes with eyeliners, they'll need to be sharpened and I'm lazy, so I won't, but then I just won't use them because they need to be sharpened. So I'm trying to be better about that, and I do have hope that I could finish this up this year. Then I have my Cargo Morro Bay Swimmables eyeshadow stick, and I got a little bit of progress on this one. I'm going to show a picture of what the like lines are looking like. But yeah, I've just got a little bit. If I used up that much every month for the next 2 months, I would not be able to finish this up. But I got 0 progress for like the last 3 months. So I'm thinking I could make this work. I've been playing around with different ways to wear this, how to incorporate it with my Panthos eyeshadow shades, how to just like have some fun with it. And I've been really liking it. I think I might not get this finished up by the end of the year. I would still like to, but if I could get this much progress every month for the next couple of months, that would make me happier than what's been happening the previous couple of months with just not even touching it. It's also just a really pretty shade. I like it as an eyeliner, so I've been doing that as well. Then something that my 2 lip products, let's go with those. I was really kind of nervous about rolling in this Buxom lip cream in the shade Dolly last month because I was like, am I going to just screw up all of my progress on the lip product I have rolled in? Am I not going to make good progress on this one? But I was right. It's really not hard to use at all. You can see there, I was up there last month. Now I'm down here. I used up about half of the product, and now I have maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months of product left, but I could definitely get this used up by the end of the year, and I'm so excited because I've been wearing this just naturally throughout the year. I think at the beginning of the year it was around like the U or the X, so I definitely have used up a good amount of this just from wearing it. But I want progress. I want to hit 20 goals hit in this project, and so I'm rolling in some gimme products, but I'm also mostly rolling in products that are just sitting there taunting me, that I'm like, oh, that would be so easy to use up, but then I just don't. So I'm side-eyeing myself. My other lip product is this Stila Magnificent Lipstick in the shade Soiree. It's what I'm wearing today, and I used it 9 times this past month. So far, we are at 24 times out of my goal of 50. So it's been in for 2 months. I have 2 more months left of this product. I'm halfway through. I think I'm on track to finish this, or not finish it, but reach my goal on it, which makes me really happy. And then I could, even though I'm not going to finish it in the next 25 uses, I do have a little bit of product, but that's not 25 wears worth of product unless I was going to wear it and like reapply it like 4 times a day. I reapplied it twice yesterday, and that's like a lot for me. Unless I was gonna wear it like crazy and reapply it a ton. I don't think I'm gonna use it up, but I would be happy to reach that 50 use goal just because it makes me use bright lip colors. I think I might do this more often with lipstick, setting goals, like usage goals, because when I set the goal to finish up a lip product, I tend to set goals for like these nudes, and I have nudes. I have a lot of nudes, don't get me wrong, but I also set them for like nude glosses that I can wear with anything, and that's fine. But then I have so many other lip products just languishing in my collection. Then the next product with a usage goal is this Stila Heaven's Hue highlighter in the shade Kitten. I'm actually wearing it as a highlighter today. Normally I don't like doing that because I feel like it makes my cheeks look weird because the base color is too dark for me and you can see it when it's not reflecting light. But I've gotten a good amount of sun this summer, so I'm not hating it today as a highlighter. I've used this 6 times in the past month, so I'm at 9 uses out of my goal of 30 uses. Clearly I'm gonna have to step that up if I want to use this, reach my goal in the next 2 months. But the past 2 weeks I've been wearing this in a lot of different ways, as an eyeshadow on my cheeks, under foundation, on my shoulders, over foundation, all of that. So I'm thinking if I just keep doing that and just thinking, oh, how can I use Stila today every time I do my makeup? Sometimes the answer is going to be I don't want to, but if I just think like, how could I add Stila to this look, or Kitten or Heaven's Hue highlighter, then that might help me actually reach my goal. So now we're getting into the exciting part. I have my Tarte Park Avenue Princess palette. I have 2 products rolled in for this project, and I am going to first show you what the highlighter, the shade Halo, was looking like last month. And then this is what it is looking like this month. I have completely used it up, so that's another goal hit for 2023. And then yeah, there was just not a ton of product left. I used this up like a couple of days ago, but I honestly didn't use it every time I wore my makeup because I knew I was gonna get it rolled out. So sometimes I just reached for a regular powder because this was going really quickly. And then, as you may remember, last month my bronzer shade, my Franken bronzer, had shattered, and so I'm going to show you a picture of what it was looking like shattered and then what it was looking like once I repressed it. And I was really excited because I was able to repress it into 1 pan. Before, the product was spread across 2 pans in this palette, and so because of that, I'm like, I know I'm using up product. And then this is what it is looking like now. There's not really a ton of visible progress. I know I've been using it a lot, but because it's wearing down pretty evenly, it's hard to tell any specific area where it is having more progress than others. So that is what the bronzer is looking like. I'm hoping next month this will start wearing away and then we'll be able to see some visible progress. I don't know if I'll be able to use this up in the next 2 months, but I've just been wearing this every time I wear makeup and I can't really do much better than that. So we're just going to keep trucking along with this product. So that is my first empty for update 9, second empty of the video, including this missed empty last month. Then something that everyone is expecting is this mini Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. I finished this up no problem. It only had like 2 or 3 uses left of it when I rolled it in last time, or sorry, not when I rolled it in, when I checked in last time. So that was pretty easy to use up. The next product is that I've used up is my Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Primer. Now, if you don't know why I'm so excited, I would like to show you all like 50 marks I have. I've been painting this since 2022. A little bit went a long way, and it was kind of a finicky primer at times, but I managed to get it used up. There was a lot of product that was like just around the bottom that I had to squeeze and contort to get out, but I'm done. I can't get product out without spending like 10 minutes trying to get it out. And that's where I'm calling it. I'm not cutting this open. I don't like it that much. So that is where we are at with this primer. Another empty for 2023. So that is 4 products rolled out this month, including the one I forgot to roll out last month. And that brings us up to 14 goals hit for 2023 so far. So I just have to hit 6 more goals in the next 2 months, which seems reasonable, at least to me. And so I'm rolling in 2 products that, as I mentioned earlier, they're kind of gimme products, but they've been just languishing and sitting there taunting me in my collection for almost a year, or like 6 months. The first one is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright Face Primer. I used this up organically. I just really loved this primer, and then I got to a point where I couldn't squeeze any more out, but I had seen a couple other creators say that once they cut it open, they had a ton more product. So I wanted to do that in March, and I just never got around to it. So I'm forcing myself. As you can see, I cut it open and I scooped out all of the product that I could with my little makeup spatula, and I put it into a different Ole Henriksen container. So I have this much going for me. So I would say this is about half of a, less than that, probably like a third of a 7 ml bottle. So that's like 2 to 3 milliliters. And considering that this primer is 30 mils, that's about 10% of the product. I also have used it twice since cutting it open, so there was a little bit more in here before. So that's like a tenth of the product, and so I'm very happy that I did decide to cut it open, and I have no doubt that this will be used up in the next 2 months, given the fact that I flew through this primer in record time when I wasn't even panning it. And then the other product is literally something that I went, I'm not even going to include it in my inventory because I'll probably just use it up over my trip that I took last December. I took this with me to Paris last December. Didn't use it once. It has been sitting in my collection since then, and I want to use it up. It is a mini of the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. It's so little. It has, what is in here? It doesn't even say how much product is in here. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing like maybe like 1 or 2 mils of product. It's really little. I have been using it to wet my brush when I want to go in with a punchy eyeshadow, and it works really well for that because it's so little. It doesn't spray very well. See, I say that and now it sprays well. You lied to me. It doesn't spray as well as the iconic MAC Fix Plus with that beautiful spritzer on it, but it's still pretty good. It's great for wetting eyeshadows, so I'll probably use it mostly for that, and then mist my face a couple times right before I update next time in an attempt to use it up. So those are the 2 new products that I'm rolling in. I'm feeling really good about my lip gloss. I'm sure both of these will have good progress, if not be used up by next month. And then I think that the bronzer, the eyeliner, and the shadow stick are like maybes. So that is everything for today's video. I'm feeling really good, feeling really hopeful. Please let me know what you think down below. Give me any suggestions for different ways that I can use this. I feel like I've used it on every single part of my body, but maybe there's others. And other than that, I hope you are having an incredible, awesome day wherever you are, and that I get to see you in a future video. Thanks, guys.